Months after there was this huge controversy that Andhra Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu was reaching out to HAL to move from Karnataka to Andhra Pradesh, which even sparked a clarification from the Andhra Chief Minister. Once again, the fight is over investment. Once again, the fight is between the same two states, Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. This time over an aerospace hub that was planned close to Devanahalli. You know Bengaluru well, you know the airport is located in Devanahalli. Very close to that, the Karnataka government had given the go-ahead for this massive aerospace hub. It sparked protests by farmers. So the Karnataka government immediately stepped back and said, we will not acquire that land. So in swooped in Andhra Pradesh government with Nara Lokesh, minister, immediately saying, come and build this aerospace hub in Andhra Pradesh. It's led to a war of words as the Karnataka government and ministers who are part of the Siddharamaiah cabinet are now going ahead and putting out one version after another on social media, attempting damage control, saying, no, we will give an alternate site. There's no reason for the aerospace hub to be built anywhere outside of Karnataka. Let's get you all of the reactions first in our report.
Karnataka Chief Minister Siddharamaiah's decision to halt land acquisition for a proposed aerospace park has triggered sharp political and industrial tremors, not just within the state but across its border. Siddharamaiah cited farmer protest as the reason for scrapping the plan, stressing that the fertile land near Bengaluru sustains livelihoods and could not be compromised.
The notification entirely is dropped. Those who want to give lands to the government for the development of the industry, we will take such lands.
With consent.
With consent.
Sensing an opening, Andhra Pradesh moved fast. Minister Nara Lokesh issued a public invitation to aerospace giants, pitching Andhra as the next big launchpad. His message on X did not hold back, highlighting a pro-investment policy, 8,000 acres of ready-to-use land, and one detail impossible to ignore. The earmarked land is close to Bengaluru, a clear dig at Karnataka's missed opportunity. Nara Lokesh even offered land to investors at an astonishingly low price of just 99 paise.
It worked out really well. We closed TCS, we closed Cognizant. A few other are on their way. Next cabinet meetings you'll hear about them. So a lot of work has been done. And if state, one asset that the state has, which it can favorably give, is land. And if I'm giving it to the top 100 IT companies in India and across the globe.
And it did not stop there. The TDP said that if Karnataka can't deliver, Sriharikota, already home to ISRO's launchpad and aerospace infrastructure, is more than ready to take off.
It's doing a phenomenal work. During the COVID time, everyone appreciated it. In the same way, we want to develop other parks as well. And this opportunity has come to us wherein the Karnataka couldn't deliver on the land that they promised. So we are saying there's an ecosystem that is already there. Come explore here. We'll handhold you. We will deliver whatever that is required for the industry to flourish.
Reacting to Andhra's aggressive pitch, the Karnataka government has sprung into action. Now ministers assert that alternative land will be provided, stressing that they won't allow key investors to slip away to Andhra.
And Bangalore has many plus points apart from the land. Okay, if Devanahalli we are not able to give the land, so somewhere else we give. So we will definitely not let the other investors to go somewhere like Andhra Pradesh or like Tamil Nadu or Maharashtra, something like that.
We will find a solution since the farmer had got a strong opinion. This land should not be given to industries, for which the government himself has agreed. And we have voluntarily told if any farmer wants to give a land, he can give. It doesn't mean that the project is scrapped. ಐದರ್ ವೇ ಬೇರೆ ಎಲ್ಲನೋ ಒಂದು ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ IT ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ಗಳು ಇಬ್ಬರು ಪ್ರೊಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬೇರೆ ಒಂದು ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಹುಡುಕೊಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಇದೇನೋ ಸಮಯ ಸಾಧಕನಂಗೆ ಒಂದು ಫೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನೀವು ಇದನ್ನ ಇಶ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ there's nothing like that.
One state's U-turn has become another state's platform for takeoff. Andhra's pitch has rattled Karnataka, but the fight for aerospace glory is far from over. With Amit Bharadwaj, Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, let me bring in now Apurva Jayachandran, who's joining us live from Vijayawada. We also have Sagar Raj, who's joining us from Bengaluru. It's between Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh that you're currently seeing this kind of a tussle-away investment. And like I said, not the first time it's happening. Sagar, is the Karnataka government kind of panicking now that there are attempts by Andhra Pradesh seemingly to take away some of their investments the second time it's happening?
See, there are confusion within the Karnataka government that how they are going to approach and how the damage control will be done. But if you notice that this particular promise of de-notifying the land which has been acquired by the Karnataka government was made when the Congress was in opposition. And remember, this particular land that we are talking about was acquired during the BJP time. And at that point of time, the farmers had protested, and then opposition leader and now Chief Minister Siddharamaiah had visited the site of their protest and promised that if Congress comes back to power, they'll ensure that they will scrap this acquisition which has been made by the government. And subsequently, the farmers continue to protest. There were multiple meetings. This is not the first meeting, but multiple meetings. After these 2-3 meetings, now the government have decided that they will go ahead and scrap the acquisition policy of Karnataka government of taking over the land in and out around Devanahalli as well as Chennarayapatta Taluk. So now the government says that they try to find an alternative land. The question is that the leaders as well as the government is saying that if it is not Bengaluru, it is going to be tough for all those aerospace companies because ecosystem, talent pool, infrastructure, and the environment that they get in Bengaluru, you're not able to find the similar kind of setup anywhere else, whether it is Andhra Pradesh or Telangana. It is going to be a tough battle for them. And even if you notice, of late, there was a delegation which has visited the US and they got around 7,100 crores of investment. Even at that point of time, they claimed that the central government play politics. If not, they would have got double the number because everybody wants to come here in Bengaluru and invest.
Sagai, I think it's very clear where you stand in this interstate fight between Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. But I'll bring in Apurva to bring in the other side as well because I'm having, and I'll take a guess, wild guess here that Apurva is going to be siding with Andhra Pradesh. Apurva, what's the Andhra Pradesh's pitch right now to take away investments from Bengaluru? Not going to be easy based on what Sagai has said.
Well, Akshita, it's not moreover taking away investments from Bengaluru, but rather getting investments of our own. Andhra Pradesh, over the last 10 years, we've seen there's been a complete slowdown of investments. And now what the Andhra Pradesh government is trying to see essentially is not ease of doing business, which is, the norm in across India, but more rather Andhra Pradesh government and rather Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu is focused on the speed of doing business. As a part of this initiative by the Andhra Pradesh government, this is where Andhra Pradesh government is trying to rope in the big leagues there, trying to give them land, trying to give them all possible opportunities to ensure that they will be able to set up their plant at their request, at their call and beck, whenever needed, however needed and how much ever needed. And that's the stand that you can see that has been put forth by Andhra Pradesh IT Minister and Education Minister there, Nara Lokesh, as well in his tweet today. In fact, earlier on, remember when we had a conversation with Nara Lokesh, he also talked about how there's going to be 100 companies there, top 100 companies. If they want land and investments to be set up in Andhra Pradesh government is ready to give it at 99 paisa there, just so that investments can be brought in for the development of Andhra Pradesh, and more importantly, for the job opportunities that the youth will give. The Andhra Pradesh government right now is focused on getting in jobs, getting in investments, and more importantly, it's not about snatching away anybody else's opportunity, but making an opportunity of our own.
Okay, I've got panelists lined up, but Sagai and Apurva have pretty much summed up for you what they both believe being residents of their respective states. So Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh, you've got both sides there on your screens right now. Thanks, Sagai. Thanks, Apurva, for joining us with those details. Let me open this up. Joining us here on Super 6 is Prashant GS, spokesperson of the Karnataka BJP. We have Pattabhiram Komareddy, national spokesperson of the Telugu Desam Party, and Shatabhish Shivanna, deputy spokesperson of the Karnataka Congress. Thank you all very much for your time. I'd like to begin with Shivanna on what really the Karnataka government has to say about Andhra Pradesh swooping in right now, Shivanna, and saying you don't get land in Bengaluru, don't get land in Karnataka, no problem. Come over to Andhra.
So if the aerospace industry chooses either Andhra Pradesh or Karnataka or both, ultimately it benefits the nation. And if Nara Lokesh believes that aerospace parks now come with Twitter invites, then I have nothing but to wish him good luck. Karnataka does not build ecosystems on social media. We build them on the basis of science, on the basis of skill, and on the basis of legacy. You know, what we have paused right now was a coercive land acquisition process, not our aerospace ambition. What we have simply done is what we have promised. We promised that we will protect the farmers while pursuing growth. Now, Karnataka doesn't just offer land. It offers India's #1 aerospace and defense ecosystem. We have built the country's strongest base over decades. We contribute to 65% of India's aerospace output. We are ranked #1 in the world. We are ranked #3 globally. It's not just about aerospace or anything. Many industries want to collaborate with Karnataka. They want to continue expanding in Karnataka, and industry leaders value long-term stability as opposed to opportunistic pitches.
Okay.
On Twitter is what I would say. If you are focusing on as opposed to capitalizing on the policy decisions taken by the state of Karnataka and focus on your own state, I think we will have better conditions. And if land is all you have to offer, and if land was all it took to build a system, then deserts would be an innovation hub. You know, you require more than land. You require the ecosystem. You require the.
So are you saying, Shivanna, you're not worried at all that, with Andhra Pradesh working so hard to get in investments, it could cost Bengaluru, Karnataka?
See, I specifically stated Karnataka is not letting go our aerospace ambition. We are focusing towards it. We are also interested in protecting the rights of our farmers. So we have to try to strike a balance between the two. And we are not trying to out-tweet anyone. We are building where it matters. On the ground with the companies, with the investors, and with the people of Karnataka. Now, if Andhra Pradesh wants to expand, we wish them good luck. But at what cost? Focus on yourselves rather than capitalizing on the state of Karnataka's policy decisions. Is what
let me bring in the TDP on this also. Komareddy Garu, your opening comments. Is the Andhra Pradesh government constantly looking and eyeing investments in Karnataka? Previously, the controversy over HAL, and now this one.
See, it's not just looking at Karnataka alone. We are looking at bringing in investments from across the country and from across the globe. Look at the kind of investments that we were able to bring in the past 1 year after the NDA took over under the Chief Ministership of Mr. Naidu. We've got Infosys, we've got TCS, we've got Cognizant, we've got Microsoft, we've got Google, and many other companies are lining up. So it is all because of the efforts of our Honorable CM Mr. Naidu and Mr. Lokesh, who is heading the Cabinet Subcommittee on Investments. And what is wrong in extending an invitation? See, if the government in Karnataka had said that they are scrapping their aerospace park, what is wrong in extending an invitation to come out to Andhra Pradesh? Yes, we believe, as your bureau in Andhra Pradesh, Apurva had rightly said, we believe in speed of doing business. We react very fast, and also the kind of ecosystem we have launched the best space policy in the country. My friend from Congress should study our policy and learn how to draft space policy. You look at our policy, the kind of incentives, the kind of other subsidies that we are offering. That is the reason why people are looking at our state, and there should be this kind of healthy competition. There is nothing wrong between having a competition between two states. Yeah,
no,
I mean, as Shivanna had rightly said, it is ultimately the country which is going to benefit. So we
You
are,
know, I will only say
happy
this
to
much,
compete.
Komareddy Garu.
We are
I am happy
we are
that
happy
today
to
we're doing a
compete with every
discussion
other
where the
state.
political face-off is over investment, is over development. So that's a welcome change for sure. Shivanna, I'll give you a chance to respond.
No, absolutely. You know, we have no problems whatsoever with the ambition of Andhra Pradesh, the manner in which they are working. But insofar as aerospace is concerned, we have the biggest and most advanced systems in place. So I don't think the investors are just going to walk away from us. They understand the kind of potential
We
Bangalore
have
has.
ISRO in Sriharikota. The
So
launch pad of the India space program is in
I did
Andhra
not
Pradesh.
interrupt you. Sir. I did not
My
interrupt
friend,
you.
don't
I did
forget
not
Okay.
interrupt you, sir.
Sriharikota.
I did
Okay,
not
Shivanna,
interrupt you.
finish your point. Yeah.
No, all we are saying is we are working where it matters. We are working with the companies, we're working with the investors. What we have done is we have not shelved the entire aerospace ambition. We are not going to can the aerospace park. The manner in which land acquisition had been initiated in 2022, back then by the BJP dispensation, the certain farmers of our state believed that it is coercive in nature. They were protesting against it for over 3 years now. So it is also our duty as the state government to consult all stakeholders. We are protecting the interests of the farmers and we are also keeping our aerospace park ambition alive. Now, it is not the case that overnight, just by offering 8,000 crores at rupees 50 paisa or whatever they're doing, it's not the aerospace industry is not going to shift to Andhra Pradesh. I hope they do. I hope they give the infrastructure that also enables them to put out an aerospace industry. We welcome that. But at the moment, Karnataka is strong. It is stable. We are ensuring that we will grow along with protecting our farmers' interests.
The question here, and before I bring in Mr. Prashant, I'll just get a quick response from Komareddy Garu as well on what Shivanna has said. Can, an Andhra Pradesh actually compete with a massive market like Bengaluru, with a Karnataka, which is known to be one of the biggest investment hubs of the country, sir?
See, the track record of the NDA government in the past 1 year itself showcases, the kind of capabilities the state has and the proactiveness of the government, the speed at which the government is working. And as far as the space program is concerned, we have Sriharikota. ISRO is at Sriharikota. The launch pad of India space program is in Sriharikota in Andhra Pradesh. What else do you want? The kind of ecosystem is already there in Andhra Pradesh. The kind of infrastructure that is required is already there. We have the human resources. We have the largest pool of human resources available when you compare it with many other states in the country. So all that we have, and also we have a dynamic leadership, a leadership which reacts quickly, and we have the best policy in hand. The space policy that we have recently launched, we are giving capital subsidy to the tune of around 45%. And we are planning to attract 25,000 crores of investment alone in aerospace sector. So we have all that is required, and that is the reason why we are acting quickly and we are ready to compete. Whether it be with Karnataka or Tamil Nadu, let there be a competition, let a better state, benefit from it. So this kind of competitive spirit, ultimately, it will benefit the nation and the citizens of this country. So what's wrong in it?
No, very true. Let me bring in Mr. Prashant, who's been waiting rather patiently to have his say. Mr. Prashant, are you in a catch-22 situation here, part of the BJP, but also a Kannadiga? Where do you stand on what's happening right now?
Yep. Akshita, as BJP or as a citizen of the country, it is nation first. Nation first, party next, and self last. Therefore, that has been the motto of BJP. Therefore, whether Andhra Pradesh gets the investment or Karnataka gets the investment, it is towards Vikasit Bharat 2047, aligned with the mission of our Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Under his leadership, Vikasit Bharat 2047 will be a reality. Be that as it may, where is Karnataka losing out today? Because if Karnataka showed the world what it can do, in the past also there were instances when Chandrababu Naidu in his first term tried to compete with Karnataka. Maybe he came close, but Karnataka was way ahead in those times. And successive governments of Karnataka held forth to ensure that Karnataka remains the favored destination. And now, when it comes to such an important component of the aerospace policy and for land for that, what was the government doing for the past 2 years? If the farmers have been protesting for more than 2 years, Congress did not even prioritize that. And in the tussle for the seat fight between CM and the DCM, and with some vested interest now taking part in the protest of the farmers, suddenly the CM cancels this land acquisition. Instead, he should have spoken to the farmers across the table and told them, given them a better price, so that the farmers would be persuaded to give up the land, which he has not done. A fresh policy has to be mooted, which means, are the investors really looking at waiting indefinitely without knowing how the state's policy is looking up? Therefore, it should be a wake-up call for the corrupt Congress in Karnataka to say that you cannot rest on past glory. The nation is moving ahead fast. Investors are thinking ahead of time, and therefore all that they need is a robust mechanism where you have a single window clearance and investment friendly atmosphere, which is lacking in the state of Karnataka now because Congress is busy infighting and looting the people of Karnataka.
So,
Development has taken a back
let's talk
seat
about the
for the last
handling
2
of this
years.
entire issue and how this land acquisition has now been cancelled. Shivanna, the question that then will be asked is whether messaging is being sent across. You're saying that, look, Karnataka is strong, Karnataka is an investment hub, but is there messaging also that goes across here? Very often you see, of course, these clashes of farmers versus this kind of development of industry being set up. Is the messaging from the government that, look, we will side with the farmers at the cost of that development, the cost of that industry coming up?
Not at all. Protecting the interests of the farmers is our primary goal. At the same time, industrial growth is also required. Now, I feel like there is a misconception laid out in the media and by the BJP spokesperson who says that we are shelving the entire aerospace park dream. That is not the case. We have only stopped the land acquisition
I think the
process.
Congress is talking about an idealist position.
Sir, I don't
Mr.
understand
Prashant,
why
just
you are
hold on. We'll come to you, sir. I'll give you a chance to respond. Shivanna, go ahead.
It is already ridiculous that he, spiraled this entire debate into a BJP versus a Congress tu meme. We are talking about Karnataka's growth. We are talking about the farmers, and he calls it vested interest. It is our duty to protect the interests of the farmers. At the same time, we are talking to our investors as aerospace clusters are already active in Tumkuru, Belgavi, and other parts of Devanahalli, and we are providing everything that they require. We are taking them into confidence. What more do you want? And it's not as though the aerospace investors or the industry heads are saying we are intended or inclined to move towards Andhra Pradesh. That is not the case. They are with Karnataka. It is only on the basis of a tweet. And we don't want to, out-tweet somebody. We wish them good luck in all their ambitions and aspirations. At the same time, the signaling goes both to the industry heads as well as the farmers that we are with you, we are with growth, and we are with the interests of the citizens of Karnataka and the citizens of the nation.
Okay, Mr. Prashant, quickly your rebuttal and then I'll wrap this up.
Yes.
Go ahead, sir.
When we say vested interest, if the farmers protested for more than 2 years, which gentleman suddenly took part in that and Siddharamaiah took back his decision? Which means there are people behind the scenes ensuring that this doesn't happen. Now, Mr. Shatavi Shivanna,
I'll give you a chance to respond. Please, one at a time.
Please keep quiet. Okay, so therefore, we don't know the unknown hands who are stopping the development of Karnataka within the Congress. Because Congress itself is a divided house and they're stalling the development of the state. It's not that the industry veterans may go out in a day, but definitely when other state is offering opportunities at the drop of a hat, concessional land and single window clearance, and the minister taking proactive steps, as an investor, don't you think that they will be lured away? The chances are high because here you are facing bureaucratic trouble. The CM and the DCM don't see eye to eye. You don't know what the industrial policy is going to be. And therefore, when unfavorable conditions versus a favorable government and support from the government is there, who do you think the investors will choose? Will they go behind the past glory of Karnataka? They may not. Which is why, as BJP, we are really concerned that this Congress government, which is completely corrupt, is spoiling the future of Karnataka. And the youth of Karnataka would not get jobs here with this policy of the corrupt Congress government.
Okay, all right. I'm wrapping this up. Thank you very much to all of our panelists for joining us on this broadcast. I'll just end it on the note that I began with, that I'm happy to see political parties coming together, not bickering over an ugly war of words over other issues, but over development, over investment, over opportunities. This is healthy competition. Hopefully, it will help every single state involved to grow further. Thank you very much to all of our panelists for joining us on this broadcast.